She thought she could cut my lock, barge into my cabin, and call it an inspection. But the second she stepped through that gate, with bolt cutters in her hand, she triggered a trap 6 months in the making. I was standing inside my cabin, doorway, watching the whole thing unfold through the peephole camera. HOA Karen strutted up in her pink blazer, barking orders at her 2 security goons like she was leading a military mission. She held the cutters high and shouted, "Section 12-4, emergency access!" Then she snapped the lock like it was a toy. But the moment the bolt hit the dirt, a voice thundered behind her, "Do not move!" She screamed as 6 SWAT operators swarmed out of the trees like ghosts, rifles locked on her, shouting commands. She spun in circles, yelling, "I'm the HOA president! Put your weapons down!" They didn't, and that was the exact moment she realized she wasn't raiding my cabin. She was walking into a felony burglary, operation being monitored by the sheriff's tactical unit. But let me rewind. 6 months earlier, she'd been harassing me nonstop. Fake violations, bogus fines, threats to condemn my cabin, even trying to force me to sell. She didn't know I'd spent those same 6 months documenting every lie, every false citation, every forged HOA rule, and every time her nephew trespassed to fake damage on my property. So I worked with the sheriff. We built the perfect trap. All we needed was Karen to break the law on camera. And she delivered. When SWAT took her down, she shrieked that I was the criminal. But the moment the sheriff played back the footage of her cutting the lock, searching my property, and ransacking my things, she went dead silent. HOA security got cuffed next. And Deputy Krantz, the brother-in-law who helped her, was detained for aiding unlawful entry. Karen left my property in handcuffs, still screaming that she had authority. But the judge didn't care about her clipboard. She cared about the evidence. Karen was charged with burglary, trespassing, attempted coercion, and misuse of HOA authority. By the next week, the HOA was dismantled, the board removed, and her power evaporated like smoke. And me? I upgraded every lock on my cabin and installed a bigger camera system, just in case the next Karen wants to try her luck. If you love seeing HOA tyrants fall on their own sword, hit subscribe, because we're only getting started.